No.
What are you doing, Mama?
The toilet's gotta go.
I didn't bring her down here.
She came down here on her own.
We're live.
After I told her not to. Right, Abs. Come on.
It looks like Frida doesn't have no authority. Needs to be more assertive with her authority.
Abby, come on, dude. Come on, you gotta go. Go. Thank you.
Dad, you're not starting like
It posted to Rick's wall this week.
What?
It posted to your wall like it's supposed to this week.
Already
Automatically?
started.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It did 1 minute ago. Restream.
Mom, can I just stay up until the show's done? Do I have to go lay down? No. If I'm not, I'll give you a deal. I can either stay down
Here's
here.
that reverse shit.
I'll either stay down
You're
here.
casting the wrong screen.
I'll either stay down here or I won't be able to lay
You're
down.
not staying down here. You're gonna go upstairs and do your homework, and when you're done, you can start watching TV about 8:30, and then I will be up there to finish it out.
Shut up.
What's that little symbol on the wise guys thing at the bottom there where I commented?
What?
I think live broadcast.
Oh,
It looks like a microphone.
what's that little symbol
I think live broadcast.
Anyway, so I say her burger buns got a little puff to them. Is that true?
I cannot confirm nor deny.
What do you mean? This domain here is a different realm.
That was a chat question. We need to know.
Yeah, this is a different realm.
You can't post it in the chat to make it legal.
That's, I mean,
Right?
that's what.
It's a show question. They want to know about Lulu too.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
What do you mean? This domain here.
This is like a bad soap opera. This is Lulu number 3. Today, filling in for Lulu.
can't post it in the chat to make it legal.
That's, I mean,
I am not a Lulu. I am a Shannon.
It's like a bad soap opera. This is Lulu number 3. Today, filling in for Lulu. You're probably driving people crazy.
Who? Why?
Because that's playing and they're listening. So they're hearing like a repeat.
I thought I muted it.
I thought there was like an echo or something going on.
Bye bye.
Adios.
It's still supposed to play in the background a little bit, right?
Why do we do this live thing 10 minutes before the show?
People
It's
got
a
chance to
behind the
sit down.
scenes type of thing, and people got a chance to pull it up.
It gives
and-
us time to share the show, and
Yeah. Plus, they can hear the shenanigans, the behind the scenes shenanigans.
They can see us sucking chicken off a stick. Like last
what's that?
Oh my god!
Yeah, they watch me suck your chicken off the stick.
Did they? What was that?
You know what's super nice is YouTube allows you to go in and trim this off in the beginning, so that like after the show, can actually just cut the pre-roll.
Yeah, after the show, this really is irrelevant.
Right.
I mean, it's only for people that think we're important enough to pull it on now.
Yeah, but like when you want to present it to the public later, it's nice to just have it start at the beginning of the show. First thing that's getting upgraded is that thing. That's why my headphones sound funny.
To you, they sound funny to you.
Yeah.
Right?
I think it just, I don't know, I think the amp's going out in it.
Oh, hell no.
Are you drinking water?
How's Caitlin going to insult my cock size?
I didn't see it.
No. We gotta get a fucking bartender on this show. Jesus.
How's my cleavage chip?
More cleavage is always welcome. Even though I got the worst angle for that.
Should I move the microphone? There we go. How's that? Is that better?
Oh. Did you put that vibrating seat down in the chair again? In my chair? Yeah, we need to get all that out. Get all that phlegmy shit out.
I really would like to have a set of master controls over here if I just need to take control. They make a little box that I can get, and I could control the show with like 15 buttons.
Like, flip them and shit?
Yeah, I can just sit here and...
Damn, Nikki, trying to make you unemployed.
It would just be nice, because that one show where you took your pants off, I would be nice to be able to just hit the button and interrupt it and go.
Censored?
Yeah. By the way, that's loaded in over there.
What, the censor?
Yeah. So if he does something stupid tonight, don't be afraid to use that.
That's
You know
always
where
up in the air. That's always on the agenda somewhere.
Technical difficulties?
Yeah.
It just depends on how hyped the topics get me, is what
What's
it
that?
is.
You did one for Dad?
Yeah.
That was Lulu.
Nah, there's two of them. Hold on, I'll come over.
I see my dad.
People starting to talk in the chat already.
Do monkeys pay for sex? Are you the monkey? Oh, shit.
Could have done without that tonight.
Yeah, boy.
You think it
Damn,
sounds...
shit right there?
Do I sound any different? Do I sound any different in your headphones when I talk like this and it's this far away, or when I talk like this?
It's a little...
It's
Deeper.
bassier, right?
Yeah, but it's not... When you put it away, it's not like we can't hear you.
Yeah, I noticed because, like, Lulu always talks, like, and it's just out here, and it's like she's on, but it's like...
What about me? Like, if I talk right now and then I move it over here, I mean, does it sound...
It's the
Yeah,
same.
no, I can tell. I can totally tell
You
you're
can tell,
away.
but
That's what I'm saying. It's the
is
same.
this
It's spacier.
unacceptable, though?
No,
So
I don't
you
think
can hear
it
me
is.
just fine.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just like the way this sounds better.
Oh, you like your mouth as close to the rod as possible.
Yeah.
I get it.
I like to talk with a little bass in my voice.
I like to talk with a rod.
I need to get that porn music back, Ed, so I can go, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, like it right there. Like that shit right there.
Season 2.
It's like
And season-
right in my ear.
In season 2, I'm getting a controller here. And if you want one, we'll have to buy 2 of them. But basically, I should be able to hit it, and I'll get like a demon, a chipmunk, kids. I'll be able to just I'll just be able to move my voice around right here on this little control pad, and you can save memory. So if you always talk, like I want to bring.
Like we could be talking about it, and you could be like, "Yeah, she had such an orgasm. She sounded like the devil was talking to her." And I'll pop in like, "What you doing tonight, bitch?"
Yeah, without actually having to hurt yourself. I got
gotta
this.
Clear that out.
I got this bit that I want to do where I'm God, so I want to be able to put like echo. So like whenever you're doing something stupid, I want to be like, Skrizzle, it's God. What are you doing? We actually can put echo on it over there, but I don't want them to cue it because it'd be like too hard to get them to know what I'm doing.
That'd be cool if you could get Morgan Freeman's voice from Bruce Almighty. And be like, "Well, you said you can do the job like me again."
You got your intro written?
Okay, we got commercials.
Yeah, can we not forget that again?
Commercial. I mean, it's on the freaking screen the whole time, but yeah, we can do that. And we need to.
You guys got 3 left.
What?
You guys got 3 minutes left.
Okay.
So sexy.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's my favorite thing is this button. All the other ones aren't as good.
10 watches already.
Does it have to be plugged in order for you to hear it?
Into this?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if I unplug it, it would work. Or not. Wait.
Maybe not so much.
But it's not like plugged in. Why, thank you,
I wonder how
kind
strong that's gonna be.
lady.
Oh, I think I just.
That's all it takes.
Did you put too much liquor in that?
Nah, she knows how to make my drink. I'm seriously considering relocating the show to the middle and putting a bar in over here.
Why are you stirring that? There's nothing to stir.
Yeah, it's not mixed.
It's not
It comes out of the
mixed.
bottle like that.
I know, but ice melts.
Oh yeah, good
I
point.
don't want to sip water at the top and.
Oh. Can't have the cash show firing off in the middle.
Yeah.
I can't believe HQ. Those dudes
50,
won like.
they won like 9,000 apiece.
I know. I felt bad for not playing that round.
I missed it. I was late. I knew it was coming on. I planned on playing.
I was waiting to play, and as always, I get fucking sidetracked.
That's an awful picture. Could
But
you
I have
post
noticed.
that?
I have noticed Cash Show. Their questions are a lot easier.
Would you like a better one?
Oh really? The cash
HQs are a little
show.
more difficult.
Really? I've only played the HQ one like a few times.
Yeah, I've noticed every time because I'll watch it even if I get kicked out. And I noticed that on the Cash Show,
You with headphones on your face.
when I get eliminated, I always know every question after that.
Ain't that shitty?
Yeah, but HQ, there's like I'll get eliminated, and then I could have potentially got eliminated 4 times. Aye, what?
It's time.
It's 8:00.
Why can't we hear that? We should be able to hear that.
Technical difficulties. Oh, that's a good song too.
Sorry, folks. Park's closed to clean and repair America's favorite family fun
A lot
park.
of dead air going on.
Sorry.
Serious. I did not sign up for this today.
We get Shannon's tits on camera for 1 hour tonight, and we're wasting time here.
Nope. Apparently nobody heard it.
Okay, Wally.
You don't even know what it is. You wouldn't be singing like that. You wouldn't be singing like that. You know how to do it? You know how to do it? You can want to know how to do it? This is how we do it. You ready? It's like this. Look. Ready?
When times get tough, feeling down, lost in a trap, can't get out. Let the music play, let the music play. Now live it up, hear that sound up in the club, wild and out. Let the music play, let the music play. I let the music play to make
make it through the day. Music is my drug, I just push and play. It helps me to get back up when I lose my faith. It's about the vibe that you get, not about the jewels and chains. Let the music play. When your boss thought he could screw your day, mutilate the dance flow, swing your hips and lose some weight. From overseas all the way back to the USA, do your thing and let the world hear what you are saying. It ain't hard to see that music is a part of me, and music is the reason why we created this Carnage team. I don't need a shrink, I let the music talk to me. Put on my Dr. Dre headphones and give my heart a beat. You got music, it's all that you'll ever need. You'll ever need, you'll ever need. You got music, it's all that you'll ever need. Get lost in the melody.
Times get tough, feeling down, lost in a trap, can't get out. Let the music play, let the music play. Now live it up, hear that sound up in the club, wild and out. Let the music play, let the music play.
Yeah, so let the music play and I'm Swayze. I wanna be sedated, forget that I'm crazy. I'm in my 88 on 8th Street, medicate my brain, soothe the pain to a bass beat. 808 kick, speak straight to my soul, make me complete, make me feel whole. When I don't listen to music, I let it take control, take me to a better place where it ain't so cold. And when I'm down, feel like no one love me, music pick me up, brush me off, and then hug me like a virus in my veins, and I can't stop it. Put your hand on my chest, feel like Jam Master Jay, drop it. You got music, it's all that you'll ever need. You'll ever need, you'll ever need. You got music, it's all that you'll ever need. Get lost in the melody.
Times get tough, feeling down, lost in a trap, can't get out. Let the music play, let the music play. Now live it up, hear that sound up in the club, wild and out. Let the music play, let the music play. When times get tough, feeling down, lost in a trap, can't get out. Let the music play, let the music play. Now live it up, hear that sound up in the club, wild and out. Let the music play, let the music play. I told you, let the music play. Let the music play, let the music play. You see, turn on the radio, or you turn on your car. Let the music play, let the music play.
Fix that too. Do the same thing. Why does shit gotta be so?
I think we need a new crew.
We need some.
We're gonna start cleaning house at the Wise Guys show
Anybody want to apply?
after this is over.
Anybody with triple D's or larger would like to apply for.
Yeah, please send your resumes to wswgshow@gmail.com.
Are pictures optional?
Definitely need
Actually,
pictures.
pictures will help you.
Send
so-
those care of Scrizzle.
Yeah, send them Kara Scrizzle. You get it's kind of like taking the test when you're a VA or when you get your extra points for that stuff. Tits, you'll go to the top of the line, but if you do the bottoms too,
Is that
never
a
know.
shoe-in?
It might put you over the threshold.
Can people hear us?
Sorry for the technical difficulties, guys. We're working it out right now, and we'll be with you momentarily.
We're live.
We're live? All right, we're fucking live!
Get it started.
Welcome, everybody. How are you?
You gonna transition him in?
It's the show that makes you wake up in the morning and wonder why your vagina's tender. It's the Wise Guy Show. It's kind of not a little upbeat with no music, but I'm Scrizzle, and this is the Wise One.
The one that failed
Yeah.
on all the audio technical difficulties.
We got Big Ed in commentary. You know him. And Lulu's out on personal issues, so filling in for her is Shannon with her titties hanging out. Hopefully.
Can you change the name from Lulu to Shannon?
Thank you.
Alrighty.
God, I hate when that. I feel like I need a mulligan.
Like I said, send resumes to
I don't know
wswgshow@gmail.com. We're hiring for executive producer.
Yeah.
We're hiring for interns. And maybe another commentary
And a
position.
bartender.
Yeah, and a fluffer.
I don't know. The bartender's doing all right tonight.
Me and Ed need fluffers. So, oh, you got one? Oh, we already got a volunteer for that. Don't worry about it.
Fluffer in
For the
house.
fluffer?
Yeah, she just raised her hand
We have
back there.
an In-house fluffer.
Oh,
Does she
okay.
know
I
what
didn't.
that is?
I didn't see what it was.
Does she know what that is?
Does she know what that means?
She definitely knows what that is.
Does she know this? Does she know what the symbol means? She's showing me.
She's been fluffing a while.
Yeah. I've seen her pay stubs. It says fluffer.
Frida, you need to stick. You need to stick to men in your age group. Trust me. Anyway, welcome. Sorry about the difficulties, but we're gonna get into some nasty fucking shit tonight. So welcome.
Welcome.
So you want to talk about? No. I want to know about. No, I can't do that. We'll do that later. But I want to know about. I heard that if you have a big booty, which I love, that you're smarter and healthier.
Well, that's what the scientists say, but I don't know. I think the jury's kind of out on it. I don't know how big ass translates to intelligence.
Right.
Well, your sex IQ is higher. I'll say that.
Well, yeah, that's just because more people want to fuck you.
Well, I mean, but when you're engaged in intercourse with a
what?
When you're engaged in intercourse with a large posterior,
okay,
on a woman, they know what to do with that shit. Like they use it to their advantage.
Wait a minute, you're saying that a big ass equates to a higher sexual proficiency, not necessarily intelligence.
Yeah, the sex IQ.
Because she's been fucked more because more people wanted to fuck her.
Yeah, exactly. So she's got more
has
experience. It's just like when you're judging when you're judging a quarterback and you say, well, he's got a high football IQ.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
That's fair, I guess. I'm not sure it equates. I'm not sure it's a direct translation.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not believing
that's
that.
in my experience.
Sex is more fun with a big booty to smack.
Is there such thing as too big?
Yeah, there's definitely such thing as too big.
I haven't had one. I haven't had one too big.
I didn't ask you if you had one. I'm just asking.
As long as you have enough dick to get between the cheeks.
That's another thing. If the ass is too big, you have to have more length to get in there.
This is true.
Because, like, if she has a gigantic ass, I'm just fucking flabs before the pussy. Because my
Yeah,
shit
but
ain't
if
even
it's
getting in
that
there.
big, when you say it equates to less sex because men might be intimidated by
No,
that?
then we roll her over and go in from the front.
Yeah, that's what you do.
I don't know. You definitely need geometry.
I
For
got news
those
for
people
you.
who always went to school and they said you're never going to need geometry, if you fuck a fat bitch, you need to know
You need to know
angles.
the algorithm.
You,
You
just
need
gotta
to
know.
know angles.
You got to know how to work her legs. You move her legs around. You get the belly to go wherever you
Hold on.
want it out of your
If
way.
you flip a bitch over and
Just
you
get the belly to go out of the
if
way.
you flip a bitch over and
Gotta
you
hold it up.
if you pin her legs back on the edge of the bed, no matter what size you are, it's like it pushes that fucking burger out.
Yeah.
And then you can get in it.
Wait a minute. Do that again? What? I mean, I'm just trying to visualize
You
it.
push the legs back and it like pushes up the burger.
The burger comes up
Yeah.
and the belly goes in.
Because I can't get in the pussy as deep as I can on the edge of the bed with the legs back.
Okay.
Because I feel like I'm laying my whole body inside of her. Like that's like it just feels like more of it's going in there.
Well, definitely more of it's going in there.
Yeah. So
I mean, if the only thing that's making contact is your pelvis in this much of an area, then sure you're getting maximum PT.
yeah, maximum PT. That's where it's at. That's where it's at.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I think there is an article that was sort of or no, that's a different article.
That's a different one.
It is. But the article basically read like, I don't know. I feel like they were just drawing parallel lines to draw parallel lines. Like, you know, chicks with big booties are smart. But I think you could say that about, I mean, I don't know. I think you could make the same correlation with like chicks with a size shoe 9 they're smart too. Like, I mean, I just don't know what the.
It was just an attraction
There's no
to get people
science.
to.
There's no science in it. Like, it's
Right.
just like, you know.
Put the word booty out there, and it's going to attract more people to read that.
I feel like that's why I read it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it had booty in the title, and I was like, well, that's very interesting.
Or it was just thrown out there by some big booty bitches that just wanted more
Could have
credibility.
been. Exactly. It was written by a big booty bitch.
Like, you know, who signed off on the study? And what was their credentials?
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me, or it'd have been about tits.
By the way, keep tuned in because next week I'll have a pretty cool social experiment for you. I'm not going to let nothing out of the bag right now, but
I'm going to cross 2 off.
you're going to want to tune into that.
Fuck number 2. I don't like it.
What?
Yeah, I don't have any. I didn't prep it.
Yeah, I mean, if you prep it, she ain't liking it.
Well,
if you didn't prep it.
I mean, eventually we'll get to it. It's called Aphrodisiac Eats, but I didn't.
Is that like you eat oysters or whatever it is? It's supposed to like boost your sexual metabolism.
Yeah,
or
but like
something?
that's the only thing that I came up with was oysters, and it's
Yeah, but
like
Strawberry.
I'm going to sit that subject out because when I eat a Big Mac, I want to fuck. What? When I eat a fucking
the
tuna
special
sandwich,
sauce
I want
makes
to
you want
fuck.
to eject your special sauce.
I want to fuck.
I always want to fuck.
Yeah, if I eat a turkey sandwich, I want to fuck.
Yeah, I wake up, I want to fuck.
so. Really,
Yeah.
it's not a matter of the food.
No.
It's not food.
If I eat Sour Patch Kids, I want to fuck.
Yeah. I go to bed, I want to fuck first.
Yeah.
Sour Patch Kids.
I don't care what I eat. If I eat sardines, I want to fuck.
Is there anything that makes you not want?
Yeah, that's a good question. Is there anything that makes you not
Like,
want to
if you
fuck?
go to a funeral, do you still want to fuck?
Yeah, because some bitches dress hot in their funeral clothes.
Oh, man. That's a good way. Oh, that's a good way is to crash a funeral.
What?
To get pussy.
To go to a
Really?
funeral? To crash a funeral?
Say
Yeah.
what?
You just walk up in there. Nobody's going to know you're not related to the person or know them. And then you just go up and conversate with all the hot bitches in their fucking...
Like the
Funeral
Wedding Crashers
outfits.
movie? You want to be the funeral
Yeah,
crashers?
something like that.
Yeah, you gotta,
something like
you
that.
gotta console them.
Yeah. Plus, they're vulnerable, dude. Get the fuck out of here, man.
That
They're
is like
vul-
taking candy from a baby.
Yeah, like their emotions are so distraught that they'll sit on anything.
Like you're just gonna let them rest their head on your shoulder, and you're just gonna
Oh, yeah.
keep pushing down.
Exactly. No. Yeah. Exactly.
Keep pushing. Jesus
Or-
Christ, that was graphic.
You use
She's just
two-
like, oh, I'm here for you. Oh, yeah,
no.
right there.
We don't
What
push
you-
it down. We
no.
ain't raping them.
No. You pat on the back with one hand and slip this one up the skirt. That's what you do.
Okay.
I don't know. I kind of like the pushing the head.
And the thing is, they'll get
That's
so
illegal.
They'll get so excited that you immediately took their mind off of that. Because let's be honest, I mean, a hand goes up your skirt and into your pussy. You're not thinking about who died.
I guess.
Yeah, you're thinking about what
If I
dick
was
you're
wearing
going
a
to kill.
skirt and somebody put their hand up, and I guess I would forget about the funeral.
I would
just went
forget
to.
about the whole world. The world would be gone.
One of our listeners said they'd done it.
At a funeral?
Yeah.
What?
They crashed the funeral or they were at the funeral and
We need more info.
we need more info. Is it female or male?
Male.
Male?
Of course,
So
it's
okay.
male.
We want you to call in and tell us your funeral story. Can we do that?
All of my technology is failing me
Is that
today.
working?
What?
Can we have somebody
Is the
call?
phone working?
We can try it.
Did we pay the bill?
513-322-1666.
We can
Call,
try and see
yeah,
what happens.
call in. I want to know your funeral story.
This might as well be an experimental show.
Yeah, why not? This is just a test show, guys. I mean, episode 5 will be next week.
This is
Or
Yeah.
maybe on 5?
9, whatever it is. That'll be on next week.
show 69.
Right.
Yeah, so I want to know your funeral story. I want to know what happened. I want to know if you knew the people, if you didn't know the people. Because let's be honest, throw a polo shirt on, you can go in any funeral and nobody's going to say shit to you.
That's fucking irritating.
Everybody doesn't know dead Uncle Harry's friends.
Right.
All of them.
That would be interesting to
How
see.
do you
if-
know Uncle Harry?
Said he was a visitor.
How do you know Uncle
You
Harry?
could just walk in and be like, "Yeah, we used to work together."
Or you could be like, yeah, me and him used to go to strip clubs every weekend. Or I met him at the strip club.
You can't go into a funeral and be
No,
like, "Yeah, I met Uncle
no.
Harry."
No,
at the strip
I used
here's
to-
what you do.
used to
You
work
can't
with
do
Uncle
that.
Harry.
If you're trying to crash it for pussy, you can't tell her. If she asks you how you know Uncle Harry, You know him at a charity event you attended a couple years ago.
You gotta be the nice guy.
Yeah.
You
gotta
helped-
play the
where we
nice
at?
guy.
Yeah, and it's for sick little kids that limp
That's what I
around
was
and have
gonna say.
crutches.
We were saving sick
I
kids.
volunteered at Children's Hospital.
You
handing
helped
out
the event.
toys.
You,
These
you
kids
organized
were,
it.
Yeah, these kids were dying in 3 days, and we helped them take their mind off of it.
Yeah, they lived 4 because of us.
Yeah, they lived till they were 7.
Yeah, we gave them an extra day.
Doctor said they would live till 4. We gave them till 6. So, and then when she's, oh, that's so sweet. Well, you think that is? Baby chinchillas in Africa were getting we're getting chomped around. we saved a bunch of those. We went down to the fucking Gulf of Mexico and we washed oil off the ducklings. That's what we need to do to get the pussy. You know what I'm saying?
I bought
Yeah.
10,000 gallons of Dawn to save baby ducks in Alaska.
Yeah, some big hairy dude you don't know. You met him at the fucking bar.
But let's be real. How sad do you have to be to try to crash a funeral in order to pick up chicks?
You don't have to do it. It's just easy.
We're just saying this is how you have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to drive around and ask random women if they want to fuck us, but I'm going to do it.
And quite frankly, if you're successful, it's really not going to be that sad of an evening.
No, it's not.
It was the girlfriend of the dead guy.
Is that what they said?
Why am I not surprised by this?
The girlfriend of the dead guy smashed him that night. Smashed it that
I
night.
know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not surprised.
Smashed
I know
it that
the story
night.
now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, God.
That's the ultimate.
Is that a true story? I mean,
Yeah,
are
that
they
is
just fucking with us?
definitely a true story.
He said definitely.
I know the
I
person.
was at the funeral.
I know, I was. I know the person telling the story.
Oh goodness. Here we go. Yeah, that's what I would do. If you guys want to be the ultimate funeral crasher, go straight to the dead guy's spouse. Go straight to that one.
That's insane.
Right.
Well, she's
You got to go like a couple generations back. Like you got to go to like the sister's cousin or
yeah.
something.
Oh yeah, the sister's younger cousin that's like 19.
You can't just go straight for the wife.
I don't know.
Yeah, the one
maybe
that
they weren't that close.
All or nothing.
got to go for the 20-year-old cousin too, because she's the one gonna be wearing the mini skirt. You know what I'm saying? The nice mini skirt suit.
You don't wear mini skirts to a funeral, do you?
Them bitches do.
Some.
Yeah. If that's all they got is a black mini skirt outfit, they're wearing that shit. So you want to go for her. You don't go for the one with the fucking O'Connor, Chani, and Levy suit on. You know what I mean?
The Hillary Clinton pantsuit.
Sorry about the plug, but hey, free advertisement for you guys.
O'Connor.
If they
is
have
that,
pants
hold on,
on, you
is,
gotta stop, right? You gotta.
is the O'Connor or Johnny and Levy dude? Is that the one dude with that bad comb over? Like worse than Trump's.
No,
He's got
You're talking about Elk and Elk.
Yeah, Elk and Elk. Yeah.
All right. Free plugs right here.
Hair plugs.
I'm telling you, that's bad. Like
That's them. I know what you're
but
talking
you know
about.
what? They got good advertising because I remember like the Elk and Elk from the comb over, and then I remember the what is his name, Blake Maislin
That's my dude.
from the fucking his phone number's all 4s. Like
Yeah. I mean, we need that number.
Which
yeah.
guy is the Hammer? Is that
He's in Louisville.
okay?
He's in Louisville. And he's
That's
got
a real
billboards
dude?
here. It's
He's
a real
like,
dude.
I thought you were
somebody's
just
the
making-
Hammer something.
When
Yeah.
you say that on the show, I thought you were just making that up.
No.
No.
He was like,
in a-
call the Hammer. And I'm
No,
like,
it's real.
You hurt in an accident? Call the hammer.
I was like, wow, we got our own little like fake lawyer.
No,
it's
he's
real.
Yeah. Dude, he's a...
We're probably in violation of some sort of copyright
We just
thing.
plugged like 4 lawyers.
Right.
We need to be
And we're gonna
paid.
need them.
Yeah, but I'm not sure they want to be on this show with this kind of content, though. Because I don't think any bitch with a busted vag from getting fucked is going to Blake Maislin to
I
get...
don't know. You might need it. Depends on
I
how
wonder-
your vag got busted.
I wonder if you're an escort and you're a professional and your vag gets damaged, can you file a claim?
It depends if you have vagina insurance.
Comprehensive? If you got comprehensive coverage or even collusion,
Well, you know they always joked and said like J-Lo had her ass insured.
she does.
That's for real?
Yes.
I thought it was a joke.
No, it's not a joke.
I heard
Tina
her.
Turner had her legs insured for like $20 million.
Yeah, a couple
or
of-
something.
couple
you
of
can
them-
insure body parts.
A couple of them I know have their voice insured.
That kind of makes sense, I guess. One of my coworkers today was telling me about this, and he went to his girl got their CCD, And apparently at the CCD course, they were pitching this insurance that was basically if you commit a violent act, you pay so much a month, and if you ever commit a violent act, they will come to your defense for so much money. Like insurance.
It's insurance for if you got to shoot somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
And also, in looking into that, did you know that if you are a victim of a violent crime, say someone just, I don't know, destroyed your vag, you can actually go onto a website and submit a claim because you were the victim, and they pay out anywhere from $10,000 to $100,000 per incident.
Nick, I know somebody that got that when they got their ass stomped.
Really?
He got letters in the mail about that shit.
Really?
For victims of violent crime.
Did he file?
No, because he's stupid. But a lot of people that
I would file.
Isn't that like public record? So all these attorneys jump on that. It's like what they call ambulance chasers.
It's the same thing when I get in a wreck.
That shit should be illegal. If you get into a fucking accident, they shouldn't be able to ambulance chase you or whatever.
Yeah.
So
but
can you insure your dick so that when you get old,
that's what I was
working?
I was just gonna say that. Like Ron Jeremy, do you think he has insurance on his schlong?
I want to insure my dick.
You're in good hands with Ball State. I mean, if you're a porn star like that, what can you get insurance on your dick for when you get too old to fucking do that anymore and it gets ED?
Yeah, but see, to be fair though, like really, you don't just. It isn't just your dick that lets you leave porn. It's kind of your age too. You know
and your health.
I don't know. Ron Jeremy was in porn until he was 50-something.
And that dude...
His old ass was banging fucking college bitches when he was fucking 50.
They were trying to pay for college. That's all that shit
the
was.
fucking hedgehog. I mean, can you imagine looking... I mean, that never... looking like that, it never kept him out of work.
Right.
I guess if your dick's big enough, you can just get away with it.
I don't know, but I watched a scene of his toward the end of his career when he was probably 45, 50. This fucking little blonde-haired young chick was riding his dick and it was a back shot. And I swear to God, she was rising up the whole 9 or 10 inches and going all the way back down.
That's gotta hurt.
I don't care. It was so hot. It was so fucking hot.
He's thinking about how hot it is, and I'm going, what is that thing disrupting in there?
Here's the thing. When you're like 16, 17, you can jack off to literally anything. Like, you can jack off to the State Farm chick on the bench ad. You could do that. But when you get, like, my age, I have to browse porn to find the perfect scene for me to jack to. Like, I'll go through 4, 5, 6 scenes and watch a few minutes of it, and I'm like, not exciting. And then I'll go to the next one, I'm like, oh, she's hot. Oh, look what she's doing. It's time. And then you pull it out and fucking do it.
That's so funny.
Is it not true?
No, when I watch porn,
true.
I'm definitely looking for this magic scene that triggers some button that's never been hit before. And I'm going, yeah, I'm gonna. That's why Chatterbait's so fucking good, because it's literally like a bunch of TVs and porn's playing on all of them.
When you're a kid, you don't have to have a picture of shit. You can close your eyes and magically fuck anybody you want. I can't do that now.
I have to have lesbian BBW porn or I cannot get off.
I kind of lean to the mature bitch fucking the young dude, like the cougar.
Right.
That kind of gets me. The role playing shit, like the teacher that's teaching the kid and then they fuck. That kind of stuff, it ranks a little higher than the regular old 19 and 18-year-old kid fucking.
Or the stepdaddy daughter porn.
Yes, that's the hottest shit ever. You show me and
stepdaddy,
whatever. I don't care what it is. I'm not gonna do it, but watching it's hot.
He said I'm not gonna do it.
No,
if you think it's hot, you want to do it.
I watched this one. It was an aunt. Her nephew was staying with her, and he was in his bedroom, and he starts playing with his dick. Well, she like walks in and peeks around the corner, and like, oh, she's all fucking. And then finally, she fucking wiggles her way over there and shit, starts rubbing him and shit, and that's the shit I want. That's the shit I want. I'll paint the walls with that one. Yes. Porter paints, cover the world.
I don't know. I feel you on the porn though, but sometimes I'm watching some of those videos. Is there? Hold on. This might be the gayest question I've ever asked on this show.
I doubt it.
Gayer than BBC?
No. But,
we do gay shit on this show. We do.
Is there a point where you're watching a porn and the dude's dick's so big that like you immediately get this inferiority complex and you're like next porn?
So he so dude punks you out into not jacking off to that fucking scene.
Like I'm saying there has to be like obviously the dudes in porn generally speaking have large dicks, but what I'm saying there's a point where it's so big you're like, yeah, I just gotta go over here. You know what I mean? Like it's too big. It's like
the bitch he's fucking doesn't even turn you on no more because you know you can't satisfy
all I can
her.
stare at is the giant dick, and I'm going, you poor girl. Like, like I'm thinking, like, what organs are you just beating the fuck out of in there?
I'm thinking like, where do you go up from that? There's nowhere to go from that than down.
From that?
There's nowhere to go but down.
The fucking video I saw the other day where the bitch was sitting on the end of a trailer hitch.
What?
Oh, fucking the trailer hitch?
Yes.
I need to see
Dude,
that.
that would be. You didn't send us a link.
Well, it was on a coworker's phone.
Man, I thought fucking the gear shift in the Honda was
You're
hot.
watching porn at work?
Let me tell you how my work week was. I won't say the guy's name, but he's my coworker. And I'm on the phone with a customer, and I'm going, "Yeah, man, we can definitely get that taken care of for you. No problem. I'm very sorry you're having a bad experience. Blah blah blah." And while I'm having this issue resolution, he throws his phone down in front of my face with this bitch banging the trailer hitch, and he's like, "I'm so impressed. You did not lose your composure one bit." He said, "I thought I was gonna throw you for a curveball." I mean, I was like, all I could think about was like, what size ball is that? Is that a number 2? Like, God, that's got to be painful.
Now you got me wanting to get a bitch to sit on the hook on my hitch. I got the G spot
Not the
hook.
A G spot.
The G spot hook.
No, that's an ER hook. Could you imagine going to the doctor after banging one of those big giant, whatever you want to call it, and just being like, that's got to be a medical condition, like, you know, like cock displacement or something. Like, I just had a big cock in me, and like everything's disrupted now. Can you rearrange it?
He busted my ovaries. Please fix me.
You know what the craziest thing is when they pull it out and lay it on the because you can really see how far it went.
Wee.
You know, like so you can really see just how like deep that thing went inside. It's like, oh my God, I can't.
That's why I watch lesbian porn. It's too much dick for me. I don't care about the dick. I watch porn because I like naked bitches.
Yeah, but I like to see the dick damaging it. You know what I mean?
I like to see the tongues licking it.
That's the thing. It's like.
But see, the thing is, when you watch the one with the dick in it, you get to watch all of that.
But if you watch lesbian porn, it's nothing but titties and pussy.
Exactly.
Right.
Gets boring. I mean, they can't do anything else but scissor fuck each other and
They
lick
put
it.
strap-ons on.
I mean, most of them
So
don't
you don't
do
watch
that.
porn to fantasize like, oh, that could be me
No, I watch
banging that
porn
bitch?
because I'm horny and my wife's not there to get me off.
That's fucked up.
But yeah, I mean, I need to see. I need to see that
penetration.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's not. It's like I don't feel validated if there's no thing going in it.
I'm not even watching the dick. Like I'm not even looking at the dick. I'm paying attention to what the dick's doing to the pussy. That's it.
Right.
You know, and everybody's like, "Oh, this shit's gay. I don't even want to watch a dick and shit." Fuck that. Fuck that.
No, I could not agree more. I'm just glad somebody else shares my my sentiment. Anyway,
Your sediment?
Yeah, my sentiment.
Sediment.
My sediment.
I don't know that I've ever watched a porn and go, God, that guy's cock is big. You know
You're
what I
watching the wrong porn, then.
I mean, how many have I've watched the same ones you have. I mean,
well, then I need to know what big is because
I'm
seen
not
some.
watching it for the size. I'm not comparing. You know what I mean? I mean, unless it's blatantly obvious. I'm not. You know, you can obviously see the size of boobs, the differences, and everything. But I never look at a cock and go, man, that guy's cock is way bigger than that guy's. You know?
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It makes me feel a little bit better. It really does. I mean, it's because that's all I'm
just
seeing.
watching for the action. I'm
So
not
do you nudge-
watching for size.
Do you nudge Wise and go, yours is bigger, honey?
No, I'm not. I'm not delusional. I know the difference between.
The camera just adds pounds to his.
Yeah. You know what? My dick does look bigger in the mirror. I don't know if anybody else can say that about their own dick, but if I look down and look at my dick, I'm like, all right. And then if I look at the mirror, I'm like, it's just, I only want to see my dick in a mirror.
You know why?
Why?
Because you're 40, and when you look down, you can't see all of it.
So I can still see all of it.
The mirror shows you all of it, so that's why
I
it
can
looks
still
bigger.
see all of it.
So hold
I'm
on.
not saying I don't have to inhale a little now. But.
So back to the female porn. So what do you watch the porn for?
The action, just the pure action of the penetration and the eating and
So
the sucking.
hold on,
and
because
the...
this came up a few shows ago. So every time you watch porn, it's strictly for self gratification.
Yes.
See, I watch porn just for the fun of it. It's like, what's on HBO?
Yeah. Like I watch it. Like if Shameless is not on, I'll fucking just watch a porn.
I mean, I guess you could watch it for like the foreplay, like for laying in bed together and trying to, boost the mood, if you will, and mimic what's on TV.
See, told you we do that.
I'm not. I mean,
He goes, "What are you gonna?"
Told you, check mark.
He goes, "What are you gonna do when some guy comes in and wants to put it in your ass?" And I'm like, "Whoa! We got to pick the porn." I mean,
porn stopped interesting me as much as it did when I hit a certain age. Like,
I tell you when porn. Hold on. I'll tell you when porn. I'm not saying I know this to be a fact. I heard this.
Disclaimer.
Somebody knows.
I have a friend who knows a friend. But when you ever get to experience some version of porn that translates into real life,
oh yeah,
actual porn sucks.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because you're like, well, I kind of did something like that once. And
When
it's
you,
like, meh.
yeah, when you fuck two bitches at three bitches at once and shit.
Three.
Who cares that somebody's on fucking camera getting banged?
Three.
I mean, and when you pull it out and fucking cum on her fucking face and shit. That shit don't fucking... I mean, when you fucking pull it out and you're jacking it off and it accidentally shoots in her throat and she chokes on it, like accidentally because you didn't know it was going to projectile,
okay.
That shit on fucking camera ain't funny no more. You done did it.
Said it ain't funny.
Yeah.
You ain't watching Comedy Central.
Like I watched outtakes of a porn one time, I swear to God, and this chick was sucking this dude's dick. And it was all serious. She was sucking it. And then she pulled it out and she just started jacking it. And she was like, just like that. And he projectile came in her throat while she was inhaling. And she choked on it and then started laughing. That was like the outtake of the porn. It was so hilarious.
You never think about porn for the outtakes, but
It was so funny. Like,
Wouldn't that ruin it for you?
That's like hitting the fucking bullseye on a dartboard.
yeah.
There's only one spot you can projectile shoot that shit to make her choke. It was so fucking funny.
Yeah, or the eye. The eye will get a reaction out of you.
Burns 3 days.
3 days.
The eyes for when she pissed you off earlier in the day and you just want to get even.
Or accident because you don't know how to aim.
You be having vindictive sex.
When she pisses you off and she goes to sleep, you jack off and you come in her hair.
And don't tell her till morning.
And then in the morning, it's
That's
just all
rude.
Yeah.
it's
That's
just all
rude.
fucking stuck
That's
together.
as bad as peanut butter in her hair.
That is rude.
And the thing is, they don't realize it until they run a brush through it. Oh,
Yeah.
and then they just pull their fucking head out. That's
How do you
it.
know this?
Because bitches piss us off.
I know a dude that I used to work with that got divorced, and he told me 2 or 3 things he did to that bitch that she doesn't even know he did.
So that's angry jacking.
Yeah.
So you can angry jack?
I don't think I could jack it angry like that.
Well, I've
Shit, this bitch right there.
I've angry. Do that
You better
again.
watch it.
I've angry fucked her once. One time she got into her emotions and shit. I'm not even going to say who it was. One time she got into her emotions and shit and was like, you don't act like you want to fuck me no more. And I'm like, what? Turn your fucking ass over. I turned her fucking over, fucking ripped that shit off and was hate fucking her. And then after I got done and shit, I was like, now don't ever say I don't want to fuck you.
What the
Swear to God, it's a true story. Swear to God.
He just said he raped her.
No. She didn't want to stop me. not after the first couple of
She
seconds.
never said stop.
No, she never said stop. In fact, when I was done, she was in a way better mood.
I feel violent.
I was angry when I was doing it, and she fucking, don't you ever say I don't want to fuck you.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was good. And now I threaten her with that shit. Now she's like, well, you ain't spending no time with me. I'm like, bitch, you remember what happened last time? I'll do that shit again.
That's crazy.
True story.
I mean, I commend you for being able to get an erection while angry.
Right.
I guess.
Dude, there's a naked bitch there. How can you not get an
It
erection?
wasn't
Yeah,
naked.
She wasn't naked.
She was about to
she
be.
was. She was once I started. By the time I got her clothes off, it was full of blood.
It only takes 0.39 seconds to get hard. I mean,
Depends.
Once you pull her titties out, you're hard.
Depends.
That used to
That's
work.
all it takes?
No, not anymore.
No, I have
anymore.
to. I have to see that burger. I just
Really?
got. There's just something about looking at a fucking beautiful vagina that fucking just instant erection.
You know what? That's funny because now that you say that, like,
If you're standing there naked, not that big a deal. You lay your ass down, put your fucking legs back, and expose that whole fucking burger with the fucking slit and everything in the butterfly wings. Instant. Boing.
Dude, I can get
Instant.
I can get hard from smelling her hair.
Yeah, I mean, I can too, but it doesn't go instant.
yeah.
I mean, I start getting aroused, but
But I know what you're saying because, like, you know, we've been at parties and chicks would flash, or hell, one chick just ran around for 30 minutes with her tits out.
yeah, but I never ever got a chub.
Never got a boner from
No,
that.
because it's not.
Because you didn't
I mean,
know
it's-
you was
It
going to
wasn't
fuck her.
sexual. It was more like comical.
Yeah, it was more like, damn, them's nice titties.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna fuck her. No, it wasn't like that.
I've gotten some appreciative chubs.
No, I've gotten slight chub, but I mean, it's never been like. I mean, it's just not the same as if. Let me tell you something. If you were with that same chick in private, and she did the exact same thing, you'd have a totally different reaction.
Well, yeah, because that mood is different.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, just instant wood to me is that. I mean, I'm 0 to hard in 4.7 seconds if she fucking puts her legs up and just exposes that whole thing that's
That's
mine.
That's
You
like
gotta
right
see
up
a
there with the
bloom.
Porsche.
Oh yeah, I gotta see the flower bloom.
You're like right up there with the Porsche 911. 0 to 60 in 4.7.
I've had her say, you want some pussy, and my dick got hard.
That's impressive.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You can't still do that.
I said I had.
Yeah. Just checking.
I mean, she don't come to me and say you want some pussy, and I'm doing. But if she comes to me and she's like, "Hey, why don't you come in here and take care of this for me," or you want to get in? You want to get in this?
Yeah, once she changes the tone of her voice,
Yeah,
it's
when
on.
that shit, then it's like doing. But
did the phones work? I guess they
322-1666.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that at the top of every show so we don't get that wrong. I
That's
need to
the
do that.
number. We still haven't heard from the funeral crasher, which is cool. I mean, not everybody wants their shit out there like that. But I want you to call in and tell us what has to happen for you to get instant wood.
Instant wood.
Instant wood.
Well, it's not you.
That's my shit.
It's not you turning me over and ripping my pants off and telling me
You're gonna take it.
you're gonna take
It's
it.
weird because I didn't have to wait. When I fucking flipped her over and got her undressed, I didn't have to wait. It was ready to roll.
No, there is a point where the male dominance thing kicks in, and that's really what's moving through your body.
And that's the thing is that I didn't even know.
That you were gonna get an
I
erection.
didn't even know if it was hard or not because
Look at that, I got an erection.
I'm concentrating on
Imagine
fucking
that.
doing what I'm doing. My subliminal thought just knew that motherfucker was ready to go when I fucking ripped her shit off. Yeah, it's kind of like subliminal thought. You don't even think about it.
Well, no, I mean,
Like, I
that's-
didn't do that like, turn your fucking ass over. I want to fuck the shit out of you. Hold on a second. No, it wasn't like that.
Start smacking his dick.
Yeah.
Like, come on, boy.
No,
we can
but
do
that
this.
sort of goes to the.
I instantly went inside. As soon as I was ready. It was ready.
I'm going to make it a little serious, but that sort of goes to the sort of the male dominance thing and how it's hardwired in you. So like, there can be that sexual rage, and your dick just gets hard
That's
from it.
fucking sexy. I've
Oh,
told you
yeah.
that a couple times when you're like just so passionate and like you're mad and you're just like
What's-
fucking take me right
What's
now.
fucking sexy is when you're hitting her from behind and she's eating another pussy.
Yes.
Or no, hold on. When you're
that's not it.
When you're hitting the other chick from behind and your old lady's getting her pussy ate and you're banging her from behind, The bitch that's or you're I'm getting confused.
Yeah.
Your old lady's on her back getting ate.
My dick just keeps going like this.
When your old lady
Fucking get
has
it right over there. Jesus
when
Christ.
your old lady has the other chick's fucking face in her, and you're hitting the other chick from behind, and she leans up and goes, "Fuck her harder, fuck her harder," fuck her," and she's coaching you. Mic drop on that. Mic drop. That's the ultimate. Because then you're the dominate. Speaking of dominance, you're the fucking man. When she's coaching you, like the harder you fuck her, the harder she eats this shit. Keep fucking going.
Where do I sign up for that?
And always remember, your main bitch gets at least 10 extra seconds of attention in a threesome.
10 seconds.
Any
10
amount just has to be
seconds, my
more.
ass.
Has
No.
to be more attention.
No, see, that's where you go wrong. That's when you're fucking two bitches that aren't interested in one another. When you're fucking two bitches that are interested in one another, that rule goes out the door because everybody's getting attention simultaneously.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, not that I would know the answer to the
I
thing
don't
that
know
he just
either.
described, because
I just know a dude that's done some shit, and that's what he told me. And I believe him.
Yeah, I just know a guy got in a lot of trouble once.
hey, if there's a Disneyland, that shit's at Disneyland. I'm just saying.
Yeah, if there's a Disneyland,
Disneyland.
Can you take me to Disneyland, Daddy? Yes, I can.
Well, you know, your aggressive sex thing is. I'm just gonna segue to the next thing, but you know, there's an app now. You know, you're all about the app.
Mm-hmm.
There's an app where
You angry fuck people make money.
no.
That would be the ultimate.
Well, I mean, there might be an app for that, and if not, there will be now. But there is an app where people can consent to sexual intercourse. So it's not obviously it's probably not legally binding, but I guess if you were called into question and you could say,
Hey, they click yes on this app.
hey, she put her thumbprint on the app. I mean, she wasn't awake at the time, but she did put her thumb on it. You know, like.
No, Your Honor. Look at the app. She literally wrote in there, I want to role play being raped. That's what she said.
The only thing that would be good, I guess, is if they could timestamp the location when they confirmed it, if they knew the two phones weren't together.
Well, see, here's the thing. When Uber raises their prices, in the beginning, all it did was give you a warning saying, this fucking price is 3 times the normal price. And then you click yes or no. They must have got numerous complaints about drunk people doing that and not knowing what they were doing, or at least they used that excuse to get out of paying.
That happened to my buddy.
Well, now they changed it, and if it's 3.2 times the rate, you have to literally type in 3.2.
Oh.
You have to verify that you knew what it was.
This fucking app makes me do math to get a ride. This sucks.
But that's like that. It's like,
it would be nice if I kept trying to poke holes in it. And I was like, well, it's great that they got an app that does that, but it doesn't work. I mean, there's no way to like lie your way out of the app actually saying you consented. Because you can just say, he made me type it in. Mm-hmm. And then now you're back to the fucking app doesn't even exist.
And here's another thing. Speaking of apps and pussy.
Really? That's a thing?
Remember when you were young and we got these smartphones and you always laugh at, you feel grateful that our generation has this shit.
Yeah.
That the previous generations didn't. I'm kind of pissed off with this Tinder and Bumble shit.
How would you have loved to have had Tinder in junior high?
I would have slayed the whole fucking school district.
Speechless.
I would have slayed everybody.
You'd be out of jizz right now.
Yeah, I would.
You'd need that hard-on insurance.
Yeah. Yeah, I need EDI.
What is EDI?
Insurance? ED-surance. That's what I would need. But that's just bullshit. Like, I know a dude that I worked with that his old lady fucked him over out of a 3-year relationship. They got a kid. She ended up fucking some other dude and shit, and they broke up and all that. So he gets on Tinder, and he's coming into work for like a month straight showing me pictures of all these bitches he's slayed on there. And the thing about it is that he hooked up with his old lady young, so he only fucked like 2 or 3 other chicks besides his old lady that he's been with for 3 years. He gets on this Tinder app and he slays like 17 bitches in like 3 weeks.
Jesus.
And he's showing me all these motherfuckers, and I'm like, man, why couldn't I have that shit?
Could you really? I don't think I could do that.
Do what?
that. I don't know. I just
You're out of your mind.
I'm telling you, I'm not built that
Are
way.
you fucking Richie Cunningham? I mean, come on.
I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, if your old lady wasn't sitting right here and didn't exist, you would slay anything that came across your face.
I don't think so.
I'll pity the fool if I ever get divorced. Because I'm telling you.
Wrap it up and fuck anything that moves.
I don't know.
Right now,
I don't think I can.
my marriage has given me so much confidence. I have 90% assurance that I could fuck almost anybody I want.
Well, that's why lots of people like married dudes.
I just know it.
That's why the ring gets you more pussy. Lots of dudes wear rings and pretend to be married just to get it.
That's a good idea. And I don't know or even care about the marriage thing, but I'm just telling you. If I had Tinder back when I was, well, damn, I've been with her since 19. So if I had Tinder when I was 16, 17, slaying.
Yeah. If we're fifth, we'd all be drunk.
And you know what's funny is that back in the day, I mean, there's 2 or 3 teachers I'd have slayed, but you didn't hear about that shit back then. That shit didn't happen.
There's a lot of teachers I wanted to fuck.
Oh yeah, there was
Really?
one. Oh, there was
I got
one.
to see one vagina. I got to see my teacher's vagina once, and it was by accident. You know how when you sit around and they got remember the old 80s shorts with the white lines with the V on the side? Well, she was sitting she apparently was freeballing that day. And all you could see was this massive, like, hairy burger.
Muff,
you know, it was like you didn't really get to see anything. It was like, oh, there's a
You just knew it was uncovered. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, the only teacher's vagina I saw I was in kindergarten, and we all sat on the floor, and the Spanish teacher would come in and give us our lesson, and she was one of those teachers that everybody's sitting on the floor, and she's moseying through everybody as she's talking and teaching you. Well, she always wore these dresses that like went past the knee but not all the way to the floor, and she's walking around amongst us and shit, and she fucking comes toward us, and look, she's not looking down at the floor, she's looking out at what she can see forward. So when she's on this side, she might look at you, but when she's right next to you, she ain't seeing you because she's looking at the others. I just fucking laid down and let her fucking walk right past me, and my head went under her skirt and shit, and I seen a beeline straight up into that badge.
Really?
But it was mostly covered with panties. But anyway, I got off track.
Back in kindergarten, seeing panties was a big deal.
Yeah, it was a big deal. I mean,
kindergarten.
Kindergarten, I was on the bus. Me and this chick.
That's what he said. He was in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Kindergarten? I totally missed that. Jesus
Are you
Christ.
paying attention?
I guess not.
Bro, people say I've been molested, which I did. I haven't. But I was just I don't even remember how I was interested in this shit so young. I think I found nudie mags in the woods when I was fucking real young and was looking at them with friends, but trying to fuck at 9 and seeing your teacher's muff in kindergarten. I know for a fact I was 5 years old on the yellow school bus. Me and this girl would duck down behind the seats, and she would show me her pussy, and I'd show her my dick. Like, we didn't do anything. We didn't touch one another, but, you know, I'd pull my shit out and let her look at it, and she'd fucking pull her muff out and shit. It was so fucking awesome, bro. So awesome.
You're like those fucking. You're lucky you're not like the monkeys that pay for sex.
I don't know if I told this on a previous show, but here goes again. I was 13 years old, and there was this cul-de-sac street across the street from me that we all hung on because there was young girls our age that we tried to, you know, will you go with me and all that shit. Well, we go up into the first house. We go up into the garage because their garage door is missing, and there's all kinds of cool shit to a kid in there. Like, there's fucking a plaque with a fish on it, and it's got a poem on it, and there's fucking old shit hanging from the fucking shit. Well, this dude comes and busts us in there, me and my dude, and we're like 13. This dude's like 23, 24, so he's like just went into adulthood and shit. He's renting this house. He comes out, he busts us. We think we're in trouble. Well, him and his old lady can't have kids, so he like adopts us and shit. Like we always hang over there and stuff, and he would show us his nunchucks and.
I feel like this is the part of the therapy session where the therapist goes,
Get to the point.
Mr. Skrizzle, this is the point where you were actually molested.
Right.
No. Actually,
it's not going to go well.
there was an attempt for molestation, but we were the aggressors.
You were the molester?
Hold on. So his
fucking typical molester. We're aggressors.
Hold
Yes.
on. So he thinks he's cool. He's got these 13-year-old kids fucking watching him do nunchucks and shit. Well, he worked, his old lady didn't. She was kind of slow. Like, you could tell when she talked.
Molested a
Hold
slow
on.
person.
She's like 22, something like that. She's like his wife. Well, he goes to work. We'd always go hang with her, and we'd sit down in the living room with her and fucking roll quarters. They had a change jar. And we would just hang out there and smoke cigarettes and stuff. It was cool. Well, I told my dude, and I was like, man, we need to try to fuck her. And he was like, dude, how do we do it? I was like, she's kind of slow. Just fucking bring it up to her. So one day we're sitting out on the front steps, and he's at work. And we're
Can
sitting
we
out.
get that technical difficulties thing right now? Son of a bitch. I feel like...
Why do I feel like an accomplice? Like I should not be hearing this.
No, hold on.
Better call the hammer.
No, she wasn't incompetent because they banged out fucking hardcore and shit. Like, I mean, there was times where we would fucking be outside and we'd hear them in there and shit. So she knew what she was doing, but she just wasn't like all there. So she comes out and shit, and I was like, well, so you got any? I swear to God, this is a true story. My dude's there, and I'm like, dude, we're gonna try to fuck her. So when she comes out, she's sitting there, and we're just chilling, chatting. And I said, you got any change in there? You need help rolling? I didn't laugh when I said it, but I said, you got any change you need help rolling? Or what? She was like, yeah, there's a little bit in there. So we go in there, right? She's in her nightgown still, right? She's sitting on the floor. We're all rolling fucking shit. Burger right there. You can just see up her nightgown. I'm fucking nudging my dude like. So she gets up, we get done with the quarters and shit, we go back out on the porch and sit on the steps, and we're like, so is there any jobs you need us to do? We'll help you with the dishes or whatever. She's like, well, there might be some stuff in there. So let's go inside and chill. So we're in the living room and shit, and we're so Bob's at work, huh? And she was like, yeah, he's at work, and we're like, well, why don't we fool around a little bit? You're kind of hot. And she's like, I don't know, Bob's at work. And I was like, come on, he'll never know. And I'm fucking trying to fucking talk her into it. Never did end up fucking her, but
thank God.
We tried like a motherfucker to get her to fuck us.
I'm like, I'm going to have to take this show down.
You plugged way too many attorneys at the beginning of this show to be telling this story.
Shit.
No, but she thought about it, because there was times where I was like, come on, we'll go in there. You could just suck our dicks off a little bit. And she was like, well, I could do that. But
that was the worst ending to a story that climactic.
It was worse. It was bad.
Yeah, Elk and Elk just called, said, hey, they're not going to take your case.
Denied.
Like, you told that story and you just blew their hair right off.
He's got to go get a toupee. You ain't got time to take your fucking case
but
now.
I don't understand, though. But I was this nasty fucker when I was a fucking baby almost. Like... Well, I can remember once I hit 5 years old, it was downhill. I needed to fuck. Like, I just knew it.
Oop.
And I actually punished myself a bunch of times not fucking.
Punished yourself?
Like when I banged a babysitter and I didn't know what I was doing.
You were in fucking sex time out?
Well, I just stuck it in and didn't do nothing.
Back in your playpen, little Skrizzle.
I didn't climax or nothing. And nowadays, what's known as blue balls, that's what that kid got. And I had no idea. My dick was so hard and it was painful that I had to lay down on a chair in between the ottoman and the chair with my dick down in between. Not like it was down in between, like it was a fucking elephant.
That's how you punish yourself?
I gave myself blue balls because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
I don't think he knew.
Was they putting Viagra in your formula?
Bro, I jacked off 3 years before anything came out.
For 3 years?
Imagine how awesome it would be. Actually, it's pretty cool to squirt jizz on them or whatever. but imagine how fucking awesome it would be for you to jack off and have no mess. I jacked off for 3 years before my balls manufactured nut. And then all of a sudden it gradually started coming out and shit until it was a full-blown fucking Old Faithful. But what are you writing down?
Oh, I'm writing.
He's taking notes. How to punish yourself.
Right. Put it between couch
Yeah,
cushions.
so
We need to cover the monkeys having sex, dude, because like it's in the title. Like
I mean, this
the
show
fucking 1 hour. We got
here's
two
the thing.
topics.
Here's the thing: monkeys pay for sex. But let us explain it to you. Go ahead.
Yeah, the gist of it is there was a group of monkeys in Singapore where they taught monkeys currency, and they quickly found out through the study that at some point the monkeys started using the use of currency to pay for sex. So like if they had food, they were like, "You want some food? I'll give you some sex." And I just thought it was. I just thought. What would you say?
3 bananas for a blowjob.
That's too high.
Since we're talking about monkey sex, I do have to say one thing is that monkeys are the most aggressive dick jackers I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
like they'll fucking. You can see their teeth. They'll be like, hey.
They angry jack. Yeah.
Yeah, they fucking. It's like they're ripping their cock off and shit.
Yeah, I believe that.
Okay. But yeah, they pay for sex with currency. And
yeah, so anyway, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of a mute point now. There's like no time left to get into it, but
we can go off when we want.
Yeah, I guess we can.
Would you like me to read it?
5 extra minutes.
Go ahead, read it.
5 extra minutes.
Monkeys pay for sex. A study, monkeys pay for sex by grooming in Singapore. Associated Press. Male macaque monkeys pay for sex by grooming females, according to a recent study that suggests primates may treat sex as a commodity. It's a sign of friendship and family, and it's also something that can be exchanged for sexual services. Gummert says, along with a list of other animals that pay for sex, suggesting prostitution is a natural option.
Pussy is a commodity. Sex is a commodity, even to humans.
I know, but I just thought it was interesting that, like, you know, you think it's like you think it's a human problem, and then it's almost refreshing to hear that, and like that the animal kingdom, either we're mimicking them or they're mimicking us. I don't know, but
I saw a video of an ape fucking another ape, and he just fucking was fucking the dog shit out of her like a man. It was so fucking funny.
What porn site are you on?
Monkeys are just like us. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So I'm not so sure I subscribe to the theory that we evolved from them, though.
I don't know about that, but I mean, they're the people. I think people say that because they're the closest thing to a man.
Well, there's only one strand or one
strand of DNA.
There's only one line of the DNA code that's different.
But that's why they're doing all these fucking brain fucking scans and shit on them because they want that shit to be true. I mean, they can't speak a language, but technically there's been studies that show that they do have a language of themselves.
Yeah, there was a gorilla or something they taught like a whole bunch of words, and it could really communicate.
Wow.
Like spoken or sign language?
Sign.
Yeah.
Sign.
Maybe
their voice boxes aren't the same, but there's a fucking parrot. There's a fucking really smart parrot.
I think I saw the video of that.
Yeah.
I never actually clicked on it, but it was a caption of a parrot with this guy, and it said the world's smartest bird or some shit.
Yeah, it gets boring after a while, but you realize that the fucking parrot's really smart.
But back to the monkeys, the AIDS came from monkeys.
That's
I don't believe that.
So maybe that's because they pay for sex. Maybe that's why they got AIDS.
They bought bad pussy.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it is.
I don't know.
Traded rotten bananas.
Yeah, I mean, the monkeys are all AIDSy. Remember that shit?
The Flight of the Conchords.
Oh my god, that's great. That's shitty that they only done one fucking comedy show like that, but. They did have like a little.
They had a
show or something.
They had a show. It wasn't nearly as funny as the. I gotta watch that again. I gotta write that down.
Anyway, we're out of time for today.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. Okay.
I've got a segment that's gonna be. I'm gonna try to do it every week, but it's called "What Did We Learn Today?" Okay. So today.
So this is Jerry Springer's final thought.
It's a wrap up.
Can I just get the camera on me, please? I need some. I need some attention. Thank you, sir. So what did we learn today? Today we learned that you can jack to a State Farm commercial. We learned
Is
that.
that flow? Is that flow? Oh, that's progressive. Sorry.
No, that's progressive.
No, that's when you don't. That's when you got to jack off. Is when it flows there.
No, the State Farm is. What are you wearing? Khakis. So apparently that's
she sounds
enough.
hideous.
Role-playing porn is the next best thing when you're in your 40s and you've seen all the porn that you could possibly see. You've got to start putting stories to it. The fastest erection on recorded record in this show is 4.7 seconds. Its next rival competitor is the Porsche. Number 4, I didn't give numbers to him, but this is number 4. Kindergarten is way too young to see a burger. And last but not least on the Wise Guys show today, 5, it's pretty cool to squirt jizz on their face. So
It is.
Is that what you learned today?
that's what I took away from today's show, aside from the technical difficulties. So once we get off here, I'll patch the beginning of the show
We'll
and
throw it back to Skriz.
yeah, and we'll throw it back to Skriz, and he can close out the show. And thanks for listening.
All right, thanks. Now that y'all are educated, make sure you tune in next week. We might get into some shit we missed, and remember, I'm going to have a social experiment, and I'm going to give you stats and shit on what goes on with that, but I'm not going to let a lot of it out of the bag. So for my co-host, the Wise One, I'm Skrizzle, Shannon and Ed. This is the Wise Guys Show. We'll see you next week.
Peace.